Okay. Welcome to Blue Pen Land. Here's 6.1. The first question is always an efficiency question. Efficiency is always output over input. E-O-E. Okay, so it's work output, work input, right? Output over input, right? And then, concept zero, this efficiency here is 0.780. Okay, so that's what to do with that, right? And so we want to know how much fuel would it consume to provide that much useful heat, right? So this is our output. So efficiency is 0.780. Work output is 120 joules, and we want to know work input. And of course, since it's not 100% efficient, it's going to be more input, and so I'm going to take the 120 and divide by 0.78 to make a bigger number. At least that's how my brain works, but let's use the formula here, okay? Let's see, 0.78 is, output 120 divided by input, right? Okay. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, and then we want this number all by itself. And so what we're going to do is we're going to trade places with this guy. This guy's over 1, right? So we'll put the work input there, the 0.78 there, and we'll get this. Kids are not very good at clearing that fraction sometimes, right? So there's my answer, almost. Let's see, 120 divided by 0.78 is 153.8. Which is about 154 joules, okay? So, basically the understanding here is that output is less than input, right? Because some amount of energy is, in the case of a heater, maybe it's a gas heater and it's got to vent some flue gases, right? So some energy is lost, okay? About 22% is lost. And so the way my brain works with this is if we're going to put out 120 joules, we got some greater amount has to go in because we're going to lose some. And so I knew that I had to divide by 0.78 to make it. It's either multiply or divide if they give you input or output, right? And in this case, I knew I had to divide because I wanted a bigger number, and you divide by that, right? Yeah, anyway. Okay, and then the second question is, let's see, how much useful heat, so if this is our input, right? Okay, that's our work input, right? So let's, efficiency is 0.78. Work input is 360. And what's our, whoa, it's the whoa, right? Okay, so now if we use the formula, 0.78, by the way, it's going to be less than 360. We're going to go 0.78 times that because it's going to lose some energy. Okay, but let's just go for it. Let's see. Output is what we want to find, right? And input is 360. And this is simple. I just multiply both sides by 360, and I get 0.78 times 360 equals, whoa, so 0.78 times 360 is 280.8. Which I guess we'd have to say 281 joules. Yay.